Yeah, I'm going to show you how I design this simple login page. A very simple login page in Figma. All right. So we created both the login page and the registration page in less than 10 minutes. Okay. You don't need to add so many features, and it's simple designs and it's very attractive. So what I did in this particular tutorial is that I did it step by step. All right. I broke everything down step by step. So if you're a beginner in Figma, you don't know how to use Figma before, this particular video will help you. If you already know how to use Figma before, you can still learn from this particular video, because I did everything step by step, and I make sure that every explanation I did is in details. And you want to make sure that you subscribe to this channel. All right, make sure you watch from the beginning to the end, and make sure you subscribe at the end. So the first thing we want to do, we want to go ahead and click on our frame. Click on frame. I'm going to use iPhone 16 for this app, so click on iPhone 16. Okay, go over and click on our Eclipse. I want to draw a cycle inside here. So this is a kind of a simple design that I have in my head that I want to show you guys. It's a very simple design. So even though you are a beginner, you are a starter, you're just starting up in Figma, this tutorial will help you a lot. And if you're a professional, you can also learn from this. All right, a very simple style that I want to create here. So just going to make that see. So I will come over to fill. I'm going to add fill. I want to make it, I'll click on gradient so that I can make it both color. So I'll make it pink. And I'm going to add that white. Okay. So I want to make sure that the white is kind of fade. That's too much. I have to reduce it a little bit. Let me go back to gradient and bring it down. Okay, I think it's okay like this. It's manageable. Okay. So I'm going to go over and just add our font. I'm going to go ahead and just type everything out. I'll type everything out in order not to waste time. All right, so I'm going to be copying each of these fonts out one after the other. I've already typed them out, so I'll just go ahead and copy them out. So I don't want this video to be too long. Don't need to be wasting time. So I'll just go ahead and press that. I'll copy. Control X on your keyboard. Control X to copy, to cut. So I'll just cut that out. Then go over to my font. I'm going to have to increase the font size, and then I need a better font that will be bold. So I need a better bold font. I think I'll just make use of this one. Then I'll go ahead and increase the size. All right, so I'm going to make that. So I'll go ahead and recopy. So we don't have to type again from the beginning. Just have to copy what I already typed. So just cut it out. Then position that. Make sure it is uniform, the same line. So I'll go ahead and also increase the font size. I think it's not big enough. I'm going to make it bold. Just make it bold. No need to change the font. The font is okay. All right, so I'm going to have to change this color. So I highlighted that particular part, and I'm going to change the color, because you have to, the design has to be uniform. So it's the unique color that I want to merge with this environment. I will need my rectangle 2. I have to draw some rectangle 2, my rectangle here. All right. So I need to make it corner radius. I need to make it rounded. I will give it 10 corner radius, and I think it's not round enough. I'm going to increase it to 20. So the corner will be rounded. Okay. Now I want it to be white and just have line. I'm going to go ahead and give it a line color. Double click on that. All right. Give it a line color. Exactly the way I want it. I just need a line and a white background. I'm going to Control D on your keyboard. Control plus D. I'm going to duplicate that. Then I'm going to drag it down. All right. So it's better you duplicate so that you have same design. You don't have to be, duplicating. Just give you exactly the same thing. All right. So that's better off. I'm going to copy that. Go ahead and increase the font size. So this way you put your phone number. So this app, you need phone number to log into this app. Okay, so I'll go ahead and copy the the password. That's the password. Go ahead. Now you know that I need to use the same font, the same size. I'm going to make it bold, so everything has to be uniform. Okay, so you can't have different size. Must be the same size. Very important. So I'll have to copy this in case you forgot your password. It's very important for a registration page. All right, I'm going to make it uniform, just like every other font. Make it bold. So that's in case you forgot password. I'm going to change the color. And you can see the design is coming out a little bit because of the coloration. You can see just adding a color. So I'm going to take this font out of this place. I don't need it for the now. I think that's what I need for now. So I'm going to go ahead and draw my another rectangular toolbox. Here I'm going to just go ahead and I want to give it corner radius of 20, just like the one I did before. And the fill, I'm going to make it give it the same color. And then I need some write-up in here. By that, I'm going to give it a background shadow. All right, give it a background shadow. Now you can see it has a background shadow. As a button, it needs to be fully represented. So I'm going to go ahead and copy that. That's your login button. So just bring it here. I need to increase the font size and make it bold. If you notice, the color doesn't match. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and change this to white. Now you can see the difference. So coloring your app is very important, right? There's some color that doesn't go along. You just have to use the right color. As you can see, now you can see our app is just somehow. I'm going to make it corner rounded. You will see the beauty in it. I'll give it 50. So the corner round radius is 50. Then it's a bit rounded. At least it makes more sense than before, right? So here I'm going to just go ahead and add some icon. I'm going to click on icon and I'm going to go ahead and search for some important icon that I can make use of. The login page is so empty, so I just need to search for some icons. In case I can't get any, I can use the search bar to look for. So I'll need some direction icon, Facebook icon, some few icons that I can put there. Just go ahead and search. I'm looking for a key because my password, so I need a key, my password. So I'm going to make use of this one. So I'm going to put this on my password. So once I click on it, it's already saved on my design environment. So I'll come here and look for Facebook logo. I'm just going to go ahead and put in some things that I need. Your search bar. The direction, we're going to be needing this direction in our registration page. This is currently our login page. So I'm just going to go ahead and arrange all these icons so that I can make use of them later. So I'm going to go ahead and arrange them so that they don't obstruct what I'm doing. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and copy them. All right, so I've already put them in one place, so I can just go ahead and pick the one I need. I'll go ahead and pick them, put it there. All right, that's your password, and the password has to come with a key. So you must pay attention to these kind of little things that shows you're a professional. All right, as a password, there has to be a key there to prove that that's a password. All right, they're going to shift the password close to it a little bit. All right, you notice most of our work are going to be done in this login page, right? Because we actually can use duplicates. I'm going to go ahead and bring these icons that I've picked out. So I'm going to go ahead and just increase them a little bit. You know, to be visible. If it's too small, it's not going to be fine. So just have to go ahead and increase them. All right, so I'm going to increase it to be uniform. So I will do the same thing with this one, increase it to be uniform. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just copy all of them together because I want to centralize it. Make sure they are at the center. So, all right, let's preview our work. You can see, okay, we are good to go. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and just duplicate. We're not going to start from scratch anymore. Hit on Control D on your keyboard. Control D, you're going to duplicate this. As you can see, we are just going to go ahead and make some changes. So it's going to be easier to create another page, right? Because you already created the first page. We're going to go ahead and say create account. So you can see we are almost done with this tutorial. Why? Because we just make or duplicate instead of creating everything from scratch. So we only need to do some editing here. Just edit the right up. All right. I'm going to go ahead and shift that down. Why? Because I need to add some things. I'm going to delete this. It's no longer needed. It's not needed. So I'm going to go ahead and duplicate. Hit on Control D. Control D on my keyboard, and then I'm going to drag the duplicate down. Make sure they are all uniform. I'm going to duplicate that as well. Bring it down. So I'm going to go ahead and type. So here it's supposed to be, I think I'm supposed to have username here. So I'm going to go ahead and type username here. So just separate that username. Right. So you're going to separate that as a username. All right. So this already have an account. So this is not correct. This is not supposed to be. Go to go ahead and change that. It's supposed to be don't have an account because here we are going to register. So say don't have an account. Instead of this sign up. The sign up is correct. I think the one that is not correct is the sign in on the login page. So we're going to go ahead to our login page and we're going to make some corrections on our login page. So it's supposed to be sign in because you already have an account. So you need to pay attention to these little details. So you don't get a contract from a very big firm and be making errors like this. So pay attention. All right. So I'm going to scroll up a little. So I'm going to take that direction, the direction icon that we took, that we brought in. I'm going to go ahead and increase it. So this direction icon means that you can, if you click on this direction icon, it's going to take you back to your login page. Just in case maybe you mistakenly come to your registration page, you already have an account. So the direction button will take you back to your login page. So I'm going to go ahead and just change this to register. Then I'm going to centralize it. So just go ahead and all right. As you can see, we are already done here now. Now you notice that this registration is so far from it, so we're going to handle that. We're going to correct that error. So first of all, let's preview what we have. So click on preview. Alright, you can see the look of our create an account. It doesn't really make sense because of the registration. The register button is very far away. So let's go ahead and do preview. Then we are still going to go back to do some edit. You just want to see how it's going to look on phone, right? This is the login. So I'll go back to our design environment. I'm going to make some few changes. Now this create account doesn't seem to be at the center. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and correct that. I'll go ahead and correct it. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel. All right. You can see we're already done with this tutorial. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and correct this registration. I want to drag it up a little bit. Now you can see. All right, so don't forget to hit the subscription button and make sure that you turn on your notification bell so that you can get notification once we create another video.